Welcome, mad children. Not sure I feel that one. Whatever, I'll figure out a way to address the audience eventually. Anyway, starting over, welcome to the first official night of this year's 31 Mad Days of Terror. Tonight we'll be looking at Damien Leone's Anthology, All Hallows Eve, and by extension, the short films included within it. The Ninth Circle and Terrifier 2011, aka the one that isn't feature-length. What, did you really think I forgot about my promise to look at Leone's first directorial effort? I would never. Anyway, this is probably the weakest entry in Leone's filmography I've seen so far, but that doesn't make it bad. Or even mediocre as far as I'm concerned. It's merely a humble showcase of what Leone excels at as a filmmaker, as well as his shortcomings. It feels like Leone took the same approach here as Cormac did with Doom. Adding a story because it's expected to be there, but it wasn't what was important. What takes priority here is the bizarre creatures, and which Leone could come up with, as well as the kills and disturbing imagery he could dream up. The characters in this movie that aren't Art or his friends serve one real purpose here, and that's to add to the body count. The only exceptions often being subjected to a fate as bad as, or even worse than death. I swear though that Art is still an absolute joy and that this film is devilishly fun. That is, if you can stomach some rather heavy topics being handled in ways that aren't all that sensitive. And that's putting it lightly. Here are those things for anyone on the fence about watching this.
Jesus!
The original content here is the story of a babysitter and the boy child and girl child she's sitting who pressure her into watching a mysterious VHS someone apparently slipped into the boy child's candy bag. An obvious framing device. This wraparound story ends with Art paying the three a visit, as well as the middle segment that's about a completely different kind of home invasion. The second segment isn't great. Beyond being out of place in this, having only the loosest possible connection to Art the Clown, the villain here is also more cheesy than it is scary. Its way of moving, something straight out of the Ministry of Silly Walks. The antagonist is a big reason I enjoy this though. There's just something so charming about how fucking goofy it is. In fact, while this is the worst offender as far as tire tropes, and having no fucking ending, I give it a pass for the reasons I laid out earlier, aka mostly the villain. Also, Terrifier 2011 is the first time Art reveals himself for the cheating supernatural force who scoffs at slasher conventions and uses guns in the way God intended. Michael? So if this grotesque, sadistic piece of good old exploitation sounds like a movie for you, get your ass over to Tubi and give it a watch and meet me back here tomorrow as we look at Terrifier 2. Leaving likes, comments, and subscribing if you really enjoy what I do would be greatly appreciated. Hell, why not leave a comment even if you want to tell me why you agree or disagree with my opinion on this film. Until next time, this is Matt Silence, signing out.
What's up with you and this clown all of a sudden? You're like obsessed.
They never found his body. What if he decides to come back here?
Sir, what are you doing?
I'm telling you, it was him, Ellie. Right down to the little black dot on the tip of his nose.
No, I know when Jonathan's lying, okay? I could hear it in his voice. Something's wrong.
Yeah, come on, Timmy, get the hell up. I'm not done counting my candy, loser. Can we just bury him in the backyard and tell my parents we lost him trick-or-treating?